Hey family, this is Stacy coming to you live from Costa Rica, the fabulous Rythmia. And this week I am here with Kent. Nice to meet you. Pleasure, brother. So Kent, where are you from?
I'm from California, Central California.
Okay, so the weather's pretty similar-ish?
Ish.
Ish.
But we do have a place in Costa Rica that I found 3 years ago.
Awesome.
Actually pulled myself out of a rabbit hole of depression and found something that guided me down here. It's a very special country, and was blessed to, it was the first time I ever ventured out on my own. I wouldn't even go to the grocery store without, so it was a big step. And I later found out my wife wasn't even sure if I was going to come back. I had no idea she knew I was that deep in it. So I came out of the hole trying to fill up my airs with Costa Rican air, and it really did that. It was great. So I came here, and that was kind of my spiritual awakening. Being by myself alone really forced me to find myself, and hawks were kind of following me all the time I was down, and so I've got this hawk spirit that I felt was there, and being here, I found that the hawk spirit isn't just up there when I see hawks all the time, but it really developed, and I found out that I had a hawk spirit here. And as I told everybody today as I was leaving, that I feel like they're all feathers in my wing now. I came here not able to fly. I was tapping my chest when I came here just to remind me to get out of my head and into my heart, which people need to learn to do. And so I tapped my heart, and I'd still go back and forth. It takes a while.
Yeah.
But by the time of the last ceremony, I was doing this, and then it developed and it started to sound like hawks' wings flying,
yes,
and I
flapping.
felt the energy in the room where we were all connected, and I felt like every soul that was in that room were feathers in my wing, and I'm ready to soar.
Beautiful. Yeah. So what was your intention then for coming here?
I came here with high expectations, and they all turned into envy because people were having these great moments. Some of them were great. Some people had some demons they needed to get rid of, and but I came here with a lot of intentions, and it turned into envy because all these people were having these moments, and I guess there's a reason for everything, and I found that reason was, in the third night when I actually just said, F it, I'm not going to swear. And I just said, at first I was asking Mother Ayahuasca to talk to me, then I was screaming at her to talk to me, and then I was just begging her to talk to me, and I said, nothing's happening. I said, again, F it, I'm dead to you, I give up. I'm not talking to you anymore. And I just melted, and voices came over chanting, and I felt like I was being waved, and smoke was being blown on me, and because that's what they do. Some guys walk around doing that. And then I asked somebody later, were you guys doing that? Because I didn't want to let you down. I know you guys were fanning me and blowing smoke, and I go, you guys weren't doing that, were you? And he said, no. And I literally heard the feathers going like this. And the wind and from them. Yeah, crazy. So I pronounced myself dead, and they all came, and my hands started shaking, and I brought my hands together. It's shaking now. I found a lot of shaking and power, but they came over my heart, and they just scanned my heart back and forth, and all of a sudden, the walls of the coffin came down, and I felt like I was reborn. I had a new heart. I found it.
You're your own healer. You healed that.
And as soon as I did that, just one tear rolled down my right cheek. And as soon as that was down, one more tear rolled down my other side. It was the most beautiful thing.
It's amazing.
So, yeah.
It's a beautiful story.
So it just took me to just surrender to it, get out of my head.
Yes.
And for anyone that plans to come here, and I suggest you do, but really you've got to get out of your head. It was so hard for me to do, and open up your heart. It's the only thing we really have control over, our breath and our heart.
Yeah.
And, looking forward to sharing it with people.
Yes. I know, and I shared with you, was it Tuesday plant integration or Wednesday's plant integration? One of the classes we have here to help you guys process. I shared that expectations are premeditated resentments. We have all these expectations of what we want, and then when they're not met, we get resentful and angry, and there's that fight. There's nothing wrong with the situation. It's just our story about the situation. So yeah, and you really opened up and you really surrendered, and that's what it is, letting go and surrendering to the process and trusting eventually yourself. Really, it's about trusting yourself and the universe that is always guiding you, spirits. And so you got to do some breath work too last night, huh?
Yeah, I love the breath work. I
It's
think
amazing.
it works up to where you end up just holding your breath, and that was my favorite part.
Yeah, the end. Yeah, the finale.
I couldn't believe how long I could hold my breath.
Forever.
Like almost for the whole song, 3 or 4 minutes. It's crazy.
Yeah, we do transformational breath work here.
Yeah.
So there's the breathing pattern for about 40 minutes or so, and then at the end, you hold your breath, and it feels like an eternity. And so many beautiful things happen in that
Some
brief.
people don't find their miracle in the ceremonies. They find it in the breath work.
Yes.
Of course, the Mother Ayahuasca is still in them.
Yes.
So the breath work helps open it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, some wonderful things happen during breath work. So definitely don't miss breath work when you come here.
And yoga. Did you do yoga? You did a couple
I did
classes.
the first day.
Monday?
Yeah.
Okay, that's our vinyasa with Sarah.
But, yeah.
That's a power.
After very little sleep, it was hard to gather up the courage to go.
Wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
It's still so worth it. But yeah, beautiful if you also get to rest.
Right.
And so do you feel like you're leaving with what you wanted?
Oh,
you were hoping
yeah.
to come here
More
for?
so, yeah. And I'm hoping to bring groups of people here with us and share the experience.
And your wife is actually here too, isn't she?
Yes, and she was one of the ones I was envious of right off the bat. First ceremony, second, third, fourth, she was having great stuff, working through her demons and finding some big spots in her heart, which I knew she had, but she needed to find them for herself.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to find it for themselves.
Yes.
People can tell you what a lovely person all they want, or however many days they can, but you need to find yourself. Find your little child. Tell them they did a good job, but you know that they went through a lot of hard times, and let them know that they did good,
And
and that you're holding their hand now. You're walking with them now, and they're walking with you.
yes.
So.
So beautiful. This guy. I rode the shuttle in with them.
The Scottish met at the airport. I mean, I got it 1 minute
Off
into
the
it.
bat, I was like, hi you guys. And we're just chatting along, asking me questions. So yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful tribe we have here. And the medicine is just so wonderful. And the whole program in general, just everything fits into place so perfectly. The classes, the people, and you people. It's really you people showing the courage and coming out and showing up for yourselves and finding your power, your spirit animal, the eagle, wild, wise, and free. I love that. I love that. So any end comments or anything you care to share with anybody? Or
Well, I've heard you in your words to people share the light,
yes.
and I feel like I've stepped into my light, and now I want to share it. So, I feel like it's trying to flip on the switch and start beaming because I got a lot of light in me, and I want to share it. Light helps other people see, so I'm hoping to share the light, share the love, share the heart.
And that's it. Share the love, share the light. Again, thank you. Can't say much for that. And thank you all. We hope to see you guys soon. Look at There's going to be a bunch of people coming at the end of September. Oh, hello, everybody. Aloha. Hey, Meg. Hey, Meg
Hey.
Pearson, sitting at home with baby.
Loved your food. She's
Yeah.
a chef here.
Everybody loves your
Bought
food,
the recipe book.
Meg. Good.
Oh
man.
my God.
Now you guys
food
have to
is-
come back and have her sign it. When are you
okay.
coming back, Meg?
Guess I gotta come back.
Oh, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate all of you watching. Love you so much. Share your love, share your light. Peace.
Awesome. They do all right?